Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason, and today we're back with some more of The Witcher. Last time I was running around, just doing general little things. That's not important. What are we going to do today? Well, I wanted to come back in here because I see this item. I finally went and sold a bunch of stuff, you know, Drowner body parts to Kalkstein here, and I got 5,000 gold, and I was like, oh, sweet, I'm going to go get myself that armor. But then I noticed this here. Red ribbon, a talisman, a Drowner repelling talisman for 400 gold. And I'm like, man, I wish I would have had that much sooner. That's gonna make going through the swamp so much easier. But I'm committed. I want that armor, so I'm going to actually probably do without the red ribbon. I need to kill some more to get some more money anyways. That's basically what I was doing. I was just selling alchemical ingredients to Kalkstein, and that's how I ended up getting my extra little bit. So I just wanted to come in with that. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna run over to the armor store and get myself the new set of armor. Hey, maybe I could sell the old one. That'd be good. I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then maybe rest, and then I will come back where I originally said I was gonna come back, talking with Shani about the whole the autopsy. Alright, there we go. An excellent leather jacket. Currently, we are wearing the studded leather jacket, which basically does damage received at minus 5%. This here, damage received minus 15%, pain resistance, resistance to bleeding, incinerate resistance, and poison resistance. Yeah, we're gonna buy this sucker. So can I've got to double click. Okay. Yes, I am sure I want to buy this. Now, let's take a look. I think I got a pretty good view of Geralt. I want to see if there's any significant difference to his appearance. He might have gotten a couple. Yeah, he did. He got a couple more little potion slots up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, the armor actually does look a little bit more. His gloves in particular, like his gauntlets, is a little bit more spiky. He's got that extra pouch on the front.
Gonna be so muddy.
I don't remember if I could ever. I don't recall being able to see his amulet before. Because if you notice, you pay attention here. Oh, there it is on the ground. Inventory is full. You cannot carry any more items. Oh man, I wish I could. I wish I could have sold. Well, he wasn't interested in buying it anyways. So, and I don't know if there's anyone who would be interested in buying it. Can I?
Wretched weather. I'm not playing.
I'm kind of curious if I could have sold the old one first to the maybe the Order Armorer. There we go. So I could sell it to the big guy next to yeah, the other guy. And it looks like Geralt's got into his default 3D modeled pose. So yeah, there we go. We went ahead and sold that. Now I can go to the Order Merchant and get myself the good armor. There we go. Now we're all geared up, and we're gonna. Well, yeah, there we go. We're starting to look a little bit better.
It's gonna
now,
be so muddy.
actually, now that I've gone ahead and I've done that, I still have 590 gold. I'm tempted to go grab the Drowner stuff, but on the other hand, I want to be able to. I want to fight them now. I'm like, all right, I've got a little bit stronger. Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll say rest for a bit, and we'll go talk to Shani.
2 ditches more.
Okay, interesting. Remember when I said, hey, a bunch of stuff happened, it doesn't matter? Yeah, it does. I forgot, we had to give the Gravedigger some fine dwarven alcohol. Also, don't recall ever seeing her before. Hildegard Zalstock. We'll talk to her in just a moment.
What do you need?
I need to give you something. Believe it was this here? Mahakaman Mead, considered to be the dwarves' greatest contribution to world culture.
Nothing like a good drink.
So about the prisoner.
About the prisoner.
Where you want the body dumped?
At the hospital.
It'll be there by evening.
Farewell.
All right. So I'll go to the hospital at midnight. Cool. Hey, he's actually working. Cool. You're new in town. Or
Oh, woe is me. Will no one help me?
Why the grief?
My husband haunts me. What do I do?
Haunts you in your bedchamber?
My late husband haunts me.
Well, do go on.
Tell me more. Maybe I can help.
My husband died a month since, and now haunts me in my home, wailing nightly. But the worst thing is,
I'm listening.
he flies around the cemetery at night shouting lies about me. Doubtless tongues are wagging already. Set him straight, I beg you.
It will cost you 200 orens if I succeed. All right, yeah, it's a monster job. Let's I guess, yeah, let's do it.
It will cost you 200 orens if I succeed.
Oh, that's a hefty sum, profiting off someone else's misery. Well, deal with him and I'll pay.
I've dealt with your husband. Oh, is this one of these things that I've done that I don't seem to recall? Really? I've dealt with your husband or so long. Have I? I don't recall saying, what? Really? Or is this just one of those options that if I pick it, and she'll be like, no, you're not, you liar. I've dealt with your husband. I don't know. There's been so many things that we've done that it's later come, it's come out that, oh, well, maybe I was doing things out of order, and now, okay, I'll just say I've dealt with your husband, and she'll correct me if I'm wrong.
I've dealt with your husband.
Have you proof?
You didn't mention proof. I want my gold.
You're depriving a widow of her pittance.
Quiet down. Aren't you afraid of being seen in the company of a witcher?
Damn you! Take your gold and be gone.
I guess I have to go near the cemetery at midnight and send the ghost into the great beyond. A restless ghost. Okay, so she wanted the cheap. Let's go back over the journal over here really quick. Okay, I guess we did it. I'm like looking at all the phases and I don't recall the actual killing of the ghost, but all right, cool. That was an easy quest. So now we just have to make sure that we are at the hospital at midnight. All right, we're at the hospital, and it is almost midnight. I hope I'm not here too early. It's 12:30, okay, or 11:30, or I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. Shani,
will die.
I saw your name. Where are you at? Ah, there you are. How's it going?
Ready for the autopsy?
Let's get started.
Oh, he was early. All right. This looks wonderful. So, oh, she's pouring fancy stuff. So, you know, this looks more like a, strange, what's this? This looks more necromantic than it does like an autopsy. Wait a second. Are these the restraints? Are they placed in the right spot? Like, look at this body. It's like the head is hanging off the edge of the table, and I'm looking at where the clamps are. Did whoever loaded this guy here must have been drunk. That's my guess. I don't know. I'm guessing if you were really gonna hold them down, you would put them the other way. You'd orient it so the feet were down at the bottom. I don't know. Whatever. Do I have to talk to you again?
Race, human. Gender, male. Wounds, extensive.
Shani, this isn't a lecture hall.
Whatever you say. He died yesterday, torn to pieces.
A werewolf?
The moon's shining. Wouldn't he turn into a lycanthrope?
I guess.
Geralt, no need to test me. I'm a professional. Moving on.
Could a human have inflicted these wounds?
Only with a 2-foot jaw.
The bone marrow has been sucked out. Must be scavengers.
Very likely. Plenty around the cemetery.
So, he was torn to pieces after he died. I'm interested in the cause of death.
I also see some stab wounds. A blade 2 fingers wide.
All right. So I was just gonna start clicking through the different things, but looking at number 1, an assassin's dagger, Ram's meets men. That's a little accusatory, and I'm kind of wondering maybe we should look at the different options. Like something's wrong. His head's in an unnatural position. His hand's twisted. External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died? I like that one there. Cause it looks like 2 and 3 are kind of the same thing.
External signs aren't everything. His neck muscles and palms look tense. How do you know when he died?
Normally I base it on muscle stiffness and dehydration, but rigor mortis is persisting for too long.
They say successful autopsies are based on curiosity. Should we look?
Let's check his internal organs.
Okay. And I guess you're gonna go do vial stuff? No, you're gonna fix your hair. Alright.
We'll all die.
I guess I just gotta keep clicking on her.
The symptoms are peculiar, and the cause of death, too.
Those wounds are too obvious. I suspect something more. Poison?
If so, a rare sort. Perhaps an alchemist's brew.
Kalkstein?
Ah! Liver's completely cirrhotic. It was obviously a potent poison. This stinks of alchemy.
Any way to confirm that?
Yes, alchemists' poisons usually cause certain characteristic changes.
Then let's check for those.
Okay. Now you're... I guess we'll just click on her.
Look, the tongue was crudely extracted, but not all the blackened tissue was removed.
Blackened?
Yes, the poison caused necrosis of the tongue, so the murderer removed it.
So we're certain a gifted alchemist is the murderer.
A gifted alchemist who's a crappy surgeon.
Kalkstein. He wanted to implicate the bandits, but he failed to foresee a professional autopsy. Thanks, Shani. That's the evidence I needed.
Good. I'm exhausted.
Huh. The autopsy proved Kalkstein was the murderer. My suspicions have been confirmed. Well, I could go barge into Kalkstein's place. Kalkstein is guilty. I need to pressure him. Yes. But first, we did just level up. And I think that before we go confronting him, because we don't know, you know, what kind of horrors are going to unfold at this point. We don't know what's going to happen here right now. I figured, you know what? Let's get as much help as we can. Let's go ahead and level up. Make sure that we are ready for any sort of conflict that may arise. So we got 2 stops after this. After we go ahead and level up, we're gonna go and chit-chat with Kalkstein and Raymond, who I also have some suspicions about because my amulet seems to be going nuts in his presence. So I think we'll go to Kalkstein first. Alright, for leveling up, I've got my 1 silver talent and my 3 bronze talents. I went ahead and I put my silver talent into ingredient extraction because 1, that's a good source of money and potions and stuff, so I figured that'd be a good thing, so that's under intelligence. I then noticed that I believe it was my fast steel was lacking a little bit, so I put 1 point into Hail of Blows, gives me a plus 20% on my first hit. Of my combo, and then I also noticed that I've been neglecting my strong style, so I went ahead and I added Cut at the Jugular 1 and Deep Cut 1, which both do a bleeding of plus 15% on the first strong steel and strong silver hit. I suppose I could, you know, there's so many things I wanna upgrade, but I just don't have the points for them yet. So, but I think that's what I'm going to confirm on are those point distributions, especially like getting the ingredient extraction that'll help monetarily as well. So that is that. Let's go ahead and meditate, and then we are gonna pay Kalkstein a little visit. Hey, Kalkstein, how's it going? I'm gonna wake you up in the middle of the night.
Sorry, I got lost in thought.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I suspected you were working with Javed.
You think I lead Salamandra? I'll die laughing!
I'm certain you don't fool me with your scholarly guise. This is pretty accusatory, but, I can't... They've got to be working with some sort of alchemist. Darn it. What if there's another alchemist, another person that's in the picture that we just don't know about? I don't know if I want to press this. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm certain. You don't fool me with your scholarly guise.
You're a fool, Geralt.
I should keep an eye on Kalkstein. Well, he's not admitting to anything. Then again, why would he?
You offended me, Witcher.
Part of me wants to go ahead and just load my game because I really wasn't keen on pressing him any further. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Give me a second. I'm just gonna go with I'll be back.
I'll be back.
So I still initially confronted him, but I'm not going to commit to the full accusation, because that's something I wasn't really, I wasn't that crazy about doing in the first place. I still wanted to go ahead and do it. Like, I still want to, like, where am I heading anyways? Oh, that's right. Wait. Oh, hi, you guy. Oh, no, wrong. There we go. Oh, are you quite all right? I guess maybe I inflicted a pain effect on him, is my guess. All right, let's try the heavy style here a bit, because yeah, he seems to be a little bit more of a heavy fighter. That axe in his hand and everything. Actually, now that I think about it, every time I've come across the assassins, they've always been in this part of town, have they not? Maybe, yeah, I'm kind of glad I put some points into that strong style, because it seems to be we'll say working rather well. Dang. Anyone else? Is that it? All right, time for me to ooh, inventory. I don't have another sword sitting around. That's more money for me. Is the axe or the steel sword going to be worth more? I'll go with the sword. I'm going to assume that it's more. Fistex, Salamander Brooch, and Gold Sapphire Ring. Well, yes, absolutely. I will be grabbing all these things, except from the dagger. I don't really need that. All right, just going to loot these bodies. Detective Raymond's house. All right, let's have a little bit of a chit-chat. Mr. Raymond, if that is your real name.
Yes?
I have the autopsy results.
And?
I'm certain it was Kalkstein.
How do you know?
The liver was cirrhotic. The stab wounds were just a clumsy attempt to hide the real reason.
So, poison after all. But how can you be sure it was Kalkstein?
Changes in the eyeballs, typical of alchemical poisons.
I see you did your homework.
I sure did.
Come back later. I need to analyze this information.
He needs time to analyze the evidence. I'm going to walk out or walk downstairs, and I'm going to get ambushed. Let's go ahead and save. Yeah, I don't trust either of them. Actually, you know what? Part of me still kind of believes Kalkstein, but I'm not. Part of me. It's not. It's not like a whole. Like I haven't just dove right in and been like, no, it can't be Kalkstein. Like part of me suspected for a little while, but. All right. Are you done yet? No?
Here at last. Listen, I got it all figured out. Kalkstein and Ramsmeet were associates. I have irrefutable evidence.
What do we do with that information?
We set a trap, though it might be dangerous. Gather your equipment and come back later.
All right.
Yes?
I find your reasoning somewhat flawed.
Witcher, don't get me wrong, but this is hardly my first case. I'm in my element. Been waiting in this bog for years. I'm good at what I do. I don't go around telling you how to hunt monsters, do I?
I know how to handle monsters.
And I know how to handle this case.
I don't believe him. You know what? Something's been worrying me. Let's see what Geralt brings up.
Something's been worrying me.
Speak freely, Geralt. You can trust me.
Yeah, right here. It's you. I have the impression you've changed.
It's you. I have the impression you've changed.
No reason to be shy? Tell me.
I've heard some really vile rumors about you. Something about girls. I haven't, but okay. Recently, my medallion has vibrated every time I've come here. Yep. There's a box of Fistex on your desk. You a user? And why the world map on your wall? Developed an interest in international politics? No, the medallion is the thing that's really set me off.
Recently, my medallion has vibrated every time I've come here.
Must be my warning amulets. Salamandra's men could attack at any moment.
It vibrates a lot.
A master mage made these amulets. They're not Saint Lebiota's tailbones or other crap from the market square.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Mm-hmm.
There's a box of Fistech on your desk. You a user?
Occasional. I started while investigating a certain baron. Had to be on my feet day and night. I'm not proud of it, but I can control myself. It's not a habit.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Have I see, this is the part I'm having a hard time remembering. Like, have I heard vile rumors about girls? I don't remember. I might have. Let's go with Geralt's intuition on this one. He probably remembers better than I do.
I've heard some really vile rumors about you. Something about girls.
Oh, that. Rams meets revenge. I investigated one of his underlings. Now they want to discredit me. Don't worry about that.
You mean all those strange things you supposedly do?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the first to admit I'm no saint, but I don't get into nasty stuff.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
Why the world map on your wall? Developed an interest in international politics?
Everyone should know what's going on in the world. It also improves my image. Say you were a client. What would you think when you saw that map?
I am a client, and I think you're really interested in the Redania-Temeria border. You've marked it with pins.
Witch's vision. I forgot. But we're not all witches. A normal person would think, what a worldly fellow. He must have worked all over. And that's the idea.
That's not my only concern.
What else?
I need to be careful with the detective. Okay, I like that they actually brought the medallion shaking in with this. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. He's got good answers for everything, but I'm not buying it. I did miss the map though. Where I'm supposing that's downstairs. Or wait, what's this? Okay, I'm guessing that maybe he's referring to this map. But then why would he have that up on this wall? Actually, wait, he's got. Oh yeah. Okay, wanted signs are makes sense. The map, I didn't even notice it. It just sort of blends into the wall. I'm wondering if is there another one downstairs? Perhaps that's that I missed. Yeah, there's another one right here. It's like identical to the one upstairs. But yeah, all this stuff happened at once. There's the Fistech, the rugs. The map, I'm gonna guess came out around the same time, but because it blended into the wall, I didn't really notice it. All right, well, nothing's jumped out at me, nothing's happened, and I'm out of time for today, so we're gonna have to end things here. Next time, I'm wondering, do we need to confront these two individuals? Like, I feel like we've said everything we need about the detective, but part of me is like, now we need to investigate the detective a bit more. And, Kalkstein, do we accuse him? I'm not sure. I guess I'll have some time to think about that. Next time we'll do something related to those things. Or if I've got some other quests I can take a look at, maybe you can do those if I need more time to think. We'll see. But anyways, I have to go for now, and, so until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.